It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Caps and the Oilers, next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Huard here with you once again. This week, going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams we've got, Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want. Both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find themselves a whole lot closer to it.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Columbus. D. Eskridge to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Going deep right away. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. 1 play from scrimmage, 1 touchdown, and 1 massive statement sent across the field.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Kate, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in 1 play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw, Williams makes the connection to James Conner. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
The Oilers and Devin Singletary back out on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ooh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Offense to the line for second down. Design bootleg here. Allen on the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Walker. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Walker looking to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers take a 13-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Oilers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Williams from the gun. Finding Davis. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
2nd and 6 now. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They go play action here. His pass caught by Allen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw, Walker. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Walker to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And in for the Houston touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Oilers push their lead to 21-zip already. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Williams will look to throw. Renfro on the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They're now set for 1st and 10. Williams to throw. This will be caught by Connor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And hang on, everyone. We've got an injured player, and you absolutely don't want to see this. James Conner, the one banged up after that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-0 our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Tight end going in motion here. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. Right back to Connor. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cavs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Caps get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Oilers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Here's Walker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now. That's into the hands of Singletary. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing here, Walker. Escapes out to the left. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Singletary. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Able to get it to Singletary. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Walker setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 21. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers stretch their lead to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Caps and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Able to find Renfro here. And he gets him around 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Connor on the inside give. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. The 1st down carry for Connor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. Now he takes it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. It's Connor again. And he turns a little room to work into a gain down to the 9. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. A give right side to Connor. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time with Connor. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Now here's Williams. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Caps fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Eskridge on the return. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Oilers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Oilers driving. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Walker. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Walker. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Walker looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Walker. Getting out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Walker to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Oilers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Turpin with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Caps and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. First down throw by Williams. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. He'll throw it. He's got Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Back to throw it. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by 21. So at the end of 2, the Oilers playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll get you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to deliver the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Williams to throw on first. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On second down, a run with Connor. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll step up, and there he goes. They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have first down. Motion man right is Smith. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Connor trying the right side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And they send a man in motion. Here we go. 2nd and very long. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing here. Walker. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now an inside give to Singletary. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Oilers grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd and 8. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
Here's the Caps punt team now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Here's Walker. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Trying an option here, play to the left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Walker setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Maher connects there. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Right back to Connor. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Williams from the gun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a real interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're gonna give him the opposing 49. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
This one finds Goddard. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Now here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're going play action. Catch made by Allen. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Man in motion, headed right. Give to Singletary from the gun. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. Third and goal for Singletary. And he's in for the touchdown. The Oilers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Oilers continue piling on to this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense making its way back out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Off the play fake, Williams. Gets this to Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. He'll get this one to Connor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Connor here from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now here's Williams. Flush down out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go right side with Singletary. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. Walker looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, this is Singletary. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
The 2nd down run by Singletary. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing now, off play action. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Walker. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 23. Touchdown, Houston! That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Oilers continue adding on to that lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Turpin with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they played on their side of the ball.
Now he takes it, gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Williams to throw on 3rd. This will be caught by Connor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams will look to throw. That's complete. Here's Connor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Columbus. Caps hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Williams. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. On the counter, Singletary. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Oilers, as we'll see you next time from Columbus.